Well, good morning, good night, good afternoon, everyone. It's been a while since I created a YouTube video because I haven't felt like uploading. Like, mentally, I haven't been there to upload. Literally, I've been trying to get like my mental state. Like, it's not like my mental state is bad, it's just like my mental state been like telling me, yeah, you don't feel like doing this, do you? And then afterwards, I'll be like, yeah, I don't really want to do this right now. Even though I actually do want to do it. I understand, like, mental insecurities and all that stuff probably is going on in my head, but I don't know about it. I'm just as human as everybody else. Am I delusionally insane? Probably. I don't know. I have finished the whole entire series of The Good Doctor, which is very good. Yeah, it was good for a point, but they killed off so many characters. Like, to be a good doctor, they killed off so many characters. Even like the background characters they killed off. They killed off so many frontliners. And then they killed off a background character as well. Dang. Like, literally, if the show is about like an artistic person being a good doctor, don't kill off his patients and don't let him not worry about, oh, I killed off so many patients. It was like not that he was having fun killing off patients. It felt like they just basically just let it happen. Instead of like, okay, we kill off patients here and there. No, they was like, oh yeah, let's kill off this patient. And like, the Good Doctor and shows like it are in its own genre. The like, you have Bones, which is in the same genre as Good Doctor, and you have Castle, which is in the same genre. You have all of them that are in the same genre as like The Good Doctor. This is supposed to be a strategy game, but literally I'm just using it as a because I have to have it like a talk game, and this is probably going to be probably the main talk game where I could talk to y'all and do all the other stuff because it don't have no timers. I can do it at any point I want and stop at any point I want. Sorry guys, I accidentally clicked something. And literally I had to stop it because I knew an ad was coming on. I hate when they call a game free, but it has so many ads that don't feel like it's free. Literally, like, they call it a free game, but then afterwards they put a bunch of ads to say, oh, this is not free. The only time that you're spending on it is playing it and basically watching ads. And sometimes the ads be like so terrible that literally you basically are like, yeah, I'd rather play another game. Unless you pay for like ad block, which I don't ain't spending that money on that. I ain't got time for that. Legit, if I was a famous YouTuber, you would hear a lot of words coming out of my mouth that most YouTubers wouldn't say unless they rapping or having a live stream. And literally, you barely when you sometimes hear rapping, like rapper, and they doing like like rap video and stuff like that. Afterwards, they have to edit all that stuff out unless it's not an actual video. They have to basically edit all the cursing out sometimes, unless that's their whole sick. If it's an old one, most definitely. And you used to have in the 90s where people used to curse in rap videos, but then afterwards you have to edit it out because legit it's a rap video, and more likely parents are probably going to watch this on accident with their kids, with a quotation mark for the accident part. That's why you have most kids coming out like trying to be thugs and gangsters. I'm not no gangster. I'm a black person who loves anime and YouTube. And sometimes I'm even a black person who hates when people use the correct pronouns for words. Or say a word for the wrong thing. You have people who be like, oh, I barely have enough for this. That is barely is not the correct word to use in that term. You will use barely like this. Like, I barely have enough time. That is the correct noun to saying it. That's the correct definition and word to saying it. Because that means that you was almost close to being overtimed. That means that you have a timer saying, oh yeah, you gotta do this in this exact time and manner. Yeah, saying you have to do this in the exact time and manner. Most people don't realize the words that they be using sometimes can be incorrect. It's not like I learned these words from a dictionary. Most words that I be using, I don't learn from a dictionary. I just learn from overhearing it oftenly. And sometimes I can understand the correct pronoun by listening to it once or listening to how it's supposed to be used. And sometimes it's because of movies. Yeah, because of movies, like the Spelling Bee. That movie was actually pretty good. Back because of the Spelling Bee and stuff like that, I know what words to use in correct pronunciation, and how sometimes people can misinterpret the words. And I kind of like how Weird Al Yankovic basically had a almost not hissy fit, but literally had like an issue with blurred lines. The song, which which was actually very good for him because if he didn't do it, most people was about to jump onto that song.